Live.
Okay, let's double check that just to be sure, for we have been lied to before. I'm checking.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could check it on my end.
Yeah, I got it uploaded also. Yeah, we're good.
I got it.
No, oh,
Alrighty, hold on, give me 1 second, because my computer is freaking out a little. It's not telling me that we're live.
We were live for a moment and then it turned off.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
now
on my end.
Yeah, it's telling. Hold on.
Yeah, you're live. Live.
We are live. All right, hold on. My computer's lagging. And if my computer's lagging, that means my voice is going to lag. It's still not telling. Oh, now it is. Alrighty. Let me pull this up and get it muted real quick. Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone, to Natural Nerds, where a bunch of us friends get together 4 times a week to play Dungeons and Dragons. We all live all across the country. That stop us from doing what we love. The next session is going to be a little bit different than what everyone might be used to, as our normal TM is now across the table, as I away with their lives in the frigid north of Icewind Dale. Now, for starters, I'm gonna trade the announcements over to our normal dungeon master.
hello, friends and family. Merch update. We will have a few new things in the shop. Hopefully by Wednesday. We're shooting for before session. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Should be some good things in there coming up. I actually got a couple designs going. That being said, I believe event schedule. We go.
Yes. So, sorry we didn't get around to streaming some Elder Scrolls Blackwood today. Just wasn't in.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we could try again tomorrow. This Sunday is our first stream for Icewind Dale, and will be continuous every week. Tomorrow you can catch me around 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, or 8:30 Eastern Time, and catch part 2 of Resident Evil 2 as I try to survive. The following Tuesday, we have our normal Tuesdays, part of the wild, and then that will continue every other week. And then the following Wednesday, we have our Ravnica spinoff hosted by our good friend the Doc. And I believe after that, we start the week all over again on Saturday with Strahd.
Very good. Sorry, was there more?
No, I was just going to say back to you.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So we have been in this campaign for a few sessions. We're not too terribly far. Everyone is currently, I believe, level 2. I know, Soren, you did offer to do a quick recap of the road so far.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so get my voice going. Right. So, welcome to Icewind Dale. We started off in Virginia, where we all met in the dead of night. I was hunting one of the party members before we aligned ourselves. Our first quest was from a wonderful lady named Danica Greysteel, and she sent us off to find some chwingers. One of them, after we eventually got them. We found 3 of them. Did a little pranks on this old lady in Bremen. And we finally brought them back to Danica. One of them decided that it liked me quite a lot. Also, a monk, Wind, tamed a crag cat. So, that being said, moving forward, we finished our first quest. And we've heard rumors of the Arcane Brotherhood. We've been through Targos, met some dwarves, and went to Kelvin's Cairn. Met on the path this beautiful, brilliant, magnificent, powerful dragon. Very briefly. So we continued on to the dwarves. Got their sled, slew some goblins, brought back their ingots and their polar bears that they were missing. And now we are climbing a mountain. We found Garrett, which was our most recent quest, given to us by his lover, Keegan, if I recall. And we just found Garrett, and we were pounced by some hunting crag cats. And, well, we scared them off. I used a spray bottle. And that's the road so far, as we continue on.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Soren, you can take a point of inspiration. Okay, so you all find yourself in this snowy mountainside surrounding a Garrett who is a little worse for wear, but has gotten some significant healing. The Cray Cats have pounced you, and as Soren has stated, you were able to scare them off, and now you're sitting on this mountainside, and Garrett's going to look around. I'd really like to try and find these other adventurers that I was tasked with bringing up this mountain. If you could all possibly help me.
Of course. I'm going to extend my hand, help him up.
And he gladly takes it, and it's a little hard on him. You could tell that the Yeti definitely did quite a number to him, but he pulls himself up and kind of leans on you a little bit until he catches his balance a little bit. Okay, yes, Soren, you had something you wanted to do?
Yeah. Right. This goes for everyone. And I'm going to stare directly at Vlayan. There are far worse and more deadly things out there. Dante was right. These things are surely going to hunt us again. Scaring them off isn't going to be an option every time. It's kill or be killed out here. And turning on a friend, an ally that was trying to protect you. If anybody becomes a liability, I will kill you myself for the good of the party. And that's all I'm going to say.
Ryan's just gonna look at the ground.
Laughter's going to cock his head confused.
I'm gonna give like a little salute, and then I'm going to take my bird over to Garrett and say, "Hey, here, you use him, and I will walk with Boy."
Yes, thank you. And he's going to lean onto your axe beak. All right, well, the den where we had reached to, It's up this way. And he's going to, let me pull this up real quick. He's going to point this way. It's a bit of a perilous climb, but I believe we can do it. Be cautious. I don't know if there's still watching out there. The Yeti itself, it was hiding in a snowdrift when it attacked. It did grab the Goliath. I tried to pull it away. I tried to get it to chase me, but I fell down the cliff sides. Just be on the lookout. And he's going to start leading the way. Up towards this way.
As the man walks away, I'm going to glide Kaltazar over to Peace. And I'm going to say, "Excuse me, Peace. That was a rousing speech. I understood most of it. But, would you happen to have anything of your..." And you're going to see a skeletal gauntlet just come up and waggle its fingers. "Anything in your bag of tricks to possibly get rid of these snow drifts that would hide these things?"
Yes, I believe I can. I can certainly clear my way to an extent.
That being said, if we were to go in tandem, I could keep an ear out if there was anything maybe in hiding.
Yes, actually, that sounds like a grand idea. Perhaps we should go ahead. We're a little bit more suited for scouting.
I'm going to bob my head.
Before we go, are you all right?
I don't understand.
Okay, good talk. Let's go.
Also, considering this is our first actual live stream of Icewind Dale, I'm going to have everybody describe your characters a little bit for any of the viewers that may be watching. Just to start off real quick, the music I will be using tonight, the music that I currently have playing and will be going through, is from the Frostfell album by Zach Heyde, I believe his name is. After the stream is finished, I will be including the link to his YouTube. He has a lot of really good stuff on there. He's a very good composer. And he also has some lesson videos. Well, now we'll get to descriptions. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Sakura, let's hear a
Alrighty.
little bit about your character.
So, Sakura is a pretty tall tiefling for a woman. She stands at 5'10", almost 5'11". She has long, rose-colored hair that hangs down to her feet in a loose, wild braid. Her skin is basically black, but if you saw her in the sun, which we won't see much of, she has, blue speckles to it, long horns that stick up from her head, and she wears a beautiful, flowy, pink lace top and is covered with a white wolf cloak. And she also carries a staff with her, and on her staff are blossoms that are almost look alive. And quite frankly, some of the only color that a lot of people see around here.
Very good. Okay. Who would like to give a little description of your character next?
I'll go.
Soren, take it away.
Right. So, what you see is bone plate or bone armor, kind of just surrounding the chest. Handcrafted. A long sword made of also a bone shield. Um, basically a bone theme. Um, and a sewn together green black cloak. Not too. And besides that, it's just regular clothing underneath, with shoulder length silver hair that is braided in a crown, and underneath is kind of shaved with some elvish runic symbols, kind of carved into his hair or shaved into his hair. Um, Tan-skinned amethyst eyes, standing at about 5'8", and he is 372 years old. But he looks young. But you can see the war and terror in his eyes, and from the age. He carries a staff, always attached to his backpack. And he has his little Chwinga friend. He cut a piece of his cloak and made his own little version of it for the little Chwinga as well. So they have similar ones. And he also made a bone mask in the same shape and design as his little Chwinga friend. And that is Soren.
Very good. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Dante, take it away.
Okay, so Dante is a 5'7", kind of skinny, almost pale human. He wears leather and a long cloak. He has very long hair, down to his rib cage, and he has a companion who is pretty much a spiritual animus of a flump that I have named him Sunshine. He has been a part of me for a long time. And I'm quite familiar with Icewind Dale and very broody, and I keep to myself, and you will always find my nose in my books.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Dante. Who would like to describe their character next? Laughter.
Well, if you insist. Laughter is a bit of an enigma. From what everybody in the group is currently encountering, he looks to be a skeletal creature donned from head to literal tail with a bone headdress about the size of a normal man's torso. The creature in which is fashioned the head was a mash between a bat and some type of hyena with a third eye in the center. But the headdress is adorned with bits of bone and gemstone that click and clack as he literally prowls his way across the landscape. But he also likes to wear other faces as well. A roguish man, a half-elf by the name of Glaive, a little old man by the name of Guys, and many others.
Very good. Thank you, Laughter. Who would like to go next?
I guess
I'll go. So Wind he's a monk, and he is just like this average height, so like 6'1", 6'2", it's like 6'1.5", tall, darker, like light tannish skin, probably like from a desert region, and he has he adorns a monk robe, but the monk robe is just made out of a solid black wolf. So it's just a solid black wolf monk robe, and it's yeah, he's bald, and he's not a very trusting fella. He doesn't really trust anyone. Yeah, that's him.
Thank you, Wind. Blaine.
My name is Blaine. About 20. I have kind of a mop top of kind of a dark brownish reddish hair and deep brown eyes. I like poetry and I like writing poetry and drawing, and my journal's my life. Wear a bit of mismatch of pelts and such in order to stay warm up in this way, and um I'm just kind of me. And that's it.
Thank you, Blaine. Alrighty. And the party is currently with a very looking mountain man. Someone who you could tell traverses wild areas quite often. Kind of dangerous. He's wearing a very thick flannel with some overcoats and everything. A lot of his clothing is torn up by Yetis and covered in blood. Okay, so Garrett begins leading you up this perilous climb. You find yourself zigzagging almost around these different rock crevices and ice. As you come up to one, it's quite steep with a fairly thin precipice, I believe would be the correct word for that. When you do approach this and you're making your way across, can everybody please give me an athletics check to make sure you can make your way through this safely?
And DM, because he
Question.
has my bird, I am probably on foot, hanging closer to the back to be a little harder for me not being on my axe beak.
Yep.
I'm pretty
yeah,
light.
so
Would she be able to ride on my axe beak too? Or
I mean, yeah, if you'd like to do that. Anyone who is on an axe beak, if you are remaining on your axe beak for this climb in specific, you could, or this shimmy across this ledge in specific, you can have your axe beak do the athletics check. Anybody who's not riding an axe beak through, it would be off of your athletics. Okay.
Okey-dokey,
DM
I'm
question.
staying down with. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Tarn?
So I will be on my axe speak, but does my dark vision help with this?
It can help you fall. Do you want to fall?
I'm good.
Alrighty.
DM,
Yes, laughter.
hypothetically speaking, this precipice, would this be considered rough terrain?
This in specific, I don't think would be considered rough terrain. Let me take a look at it real quick. No, this in specific wouldn't be considered difficult terrain, as it's just an icy ledge that you're trying to shimmy through, rather than like bramble or something like that.
So this would be more of a keeping your balance and climbing type thing?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, laughter would have advantage, no?
If you are getting off of your axe beak, yes.
I am.
I suppose. What would give you advantage?
My tail as a bracer?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you use your tail for that.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes, I'm leading Kaltazar with one hand while my tail basically clings on while my other leads the way.
Okay. I'll go down the line. Soren,
16.
16. Dante,
I'm on my action, so that's 21.
nice. Okay. Laughter.
That's a natural 20, DM. That's a 20.
Oh. Oh, geez. Okay. Sakura.
The other was a 5.
Oh, God.
21 for Sakura.
Okay. Vlayan,
16.
16. And Wind,
14.
14. Okay. So as everybody's making it through, Wind, your foot does slip a little, but Laughter is able to grab you, grab your hand with his tail and pull you back up onto the ledge. And you make it, and you're able to shimmy across easy enough. And you continue walking, and you get to a bit of a rock wall. It's pretty vertical in nature, and Garrett looks up and we have to climb it. And he begins climbing up, and everybody else, if you are following, you could give me another athletics check to make sure you make it up okay.
DM, same thing actually, Dante. Yeah, would our axe beaks be able to make it up that climb, or is it too steep for that?
Well, the axe beaks are definitely. Can you mute yourself? The axe beaks are definitely from this area, so yeah, they can make it up this climb easy enough.
DM, 2 things.
Yes, Laughter.
1, I have detect thoughts up this entire ascent up the climb.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Number 2, I'm going to be right behind our guide, but in order to make this climb a little bit more manageable for our non-post-appendage friends, I'm going to leave pythons behind, stuck in the walls, so they can use them to climb up.
Okay.
If he's doing that, then I'll follow the group west, and
Okay.
as I go up, I'll take them out.
DM as well.
Yes.
Boy, the dog would struggle, probably, right?
A little bit.
Let go.
I
He-
am
he
going. I was going to say
You-
I will carry him up with me.
Okay.
I am not leaving him behind.
Alrighty, no problem. Okay, I'll go down the line and take everybody's athletic checks. Soren,
On my axe speed. Sorry. 17.
okay. Dante,
18.
18. Laughter,
Another 18.
okay. Sakura,
15.
all right. Blaine,
12.
12. Okay. Wind, or should I say,
Ha, 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 ha.
Does anyone hear a whisper?
You mute, bro.
Frigid?
Did you die?
He fucking fell off.
This mother- I will
I've
go
been
get him.
muted, dude. I've been muted this entire time. I'm so sorry. I muted myself because my cat was like attacking my leg, and I was telling her to stop.
Sure,
Been there
sure.
yesterday.
22. Well, she wanted her feather toy, but
22.
I got a 22. Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys begin your climb,
DM,
Laughter.
I'm sorry. DM question.
Is it about dark
Wind on
vision?
his? No. Is wind on his grid cat?
No, my Craig is just coming like next to us. I'm climbing this wall by myself.
Okay.
Actually, it would be the same because we actually have the same modifier. So fuck it.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, they are made from these parts, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as you guys begin your climb, Laughter, you're right behind Garrett, and you notice him struggling to get up and slipping, but you're able to put a hand or your tail under his bum and kind of give him a little lift up, and he's able to catch himself and continue the climb up. Everybody else, you make it up with your axe beaks, no problem.
Wait, is he wearing any furs? Is Garrett wearing any furs?
Yeah, he's wearing some furs. Yeah, from
His name is Burley. I'm calling him Burley as I'm trying to push him.
he is a burly man. Okay, no problem. Simple enough. So you are able to get to the top of the cliff, and you see him kind of freeze up a little bit, and he starts to kneel while waiting for everybody else to reach their way up the cliff. Soren, you are able to get all of the pittons out as you're climbing. You get to the top, and you look over in the direction that he's looking, and littering the white snow, it just seems to stand out so much in contrast. You see a cavern, and in front of the cavern you see just buckets of blood and splatters on the sides of the cavern. And he kind of kneels and puts a finger up to shush everyone and points towards the cavern.
Laughter's been taking a drink this whole time, and he's going to look over to see his water skin in my water skin in his face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to offer it to him while I also try to see what he sees.
Okay. He's going to gladly take it and take a little swill from it and hand it back and give everybody else a hand up and everything. And he's going to look towards the rest of you.
This is the. Well, I would assume this is.
Yes, this is where he got Mokingo.
Perfect. Everybody, I'd like to set a trap if we can.
Yes, I'd suggest lowering it out would be a good idea.
Or trapping it in.
They can be in there.
Mm.
So, might I suggest an idea? I'm going to draw rope across the entrance, hunting trap, and some of the pythons, almost like a layer of spikes, freeze them, pointed up. Maybe we can lure him out.
Well,
And
right. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It'll hopefully, if it works correctly, he'll trip, fall into the hunting trap, get snapped, fall into the spikes. No more Yeti.
As you're discussing this, you hear distant, almost muffled. Coming from the direction that the cave is.
I cock my head at peace. No time for the present peace.
Seems you're right, Greta.
And are we booking?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna go right with you.
I
Yep.
can. I was gonna say real quick. I can send Sunshine in real quick and see what the hell's going on.
Yes, you do that, and we are 6 seconds behind once you basically get your round of perception checks. We figure out what's going in, and then we bolt.
That
Sounds good.
Okay. Let me actually open this area up for you. You're sending Sunshine directly into the cave?
And DM,
Yes.
can I hold entangle?
Yeah, totally. For in case
I see the Yeti.
anything. Okay. Yep.
I'm also going to say, bring Caltazar over to Garrett and say, excuse me, can you watch this proud beast? And I'm going to take out some bacon. Please, just let him eat by himself. He likes to be pet on the tummy. While he does so, he won't admit it, but he loves it.
Garrett's just gonna look towards you. Yes. Boy tends to be the same way.
Does Garrett have weapons, by chance? By the way, did we discuss this?
He had a bow.
Right. Okay.
And DM, I'm gonna be holding sleep.
Okay. For in case you see a Yeti?
Yes.
Okay. Noted.
I'll follow Laughter's lead and leave Tinmay with Garrett.
Okay.
I'm rushing in with them.
Yeah, I suggest we all leave our axe beaks. I'm sure you can Craig Cat though.
I'll leave Sierra's.
Craig is coming with me. Yeah.
And then call Sunshine out for my hood.
Okay.
Sunshine, I need you to do this fast, and then I'll snap you back to me as soon as you see
I
what
get to
want.
do a mission again?
Yes, you see that hole, that cave over there.
I love doing missions.
Okay, yes, you have to be quick. Do you see that cave over there?
That one! And Sunshine points a tentacle towards
Is
the
it
cave.
the same cave?
Yes. Yes, it's the same cave.
Yes, fly in there real quick and see if you see a giant white monster.
So Flump is going to turn towards the cave, turn back towards you, like eyes wide, and say, "See if I see." Okay, I'm going. And Sunshine starts flumping towards the cave. So I will open this up. So a bit of the map is going to open up on the left-hand side, just so everybody's aware in case you're like super zoomed in. Okay, so Sunshine enters the cave rather tentatively, gets to around here, looks around, and Dante, you're seeing through Sunshine's eyes, just a vast frozen cave. And as Sunshine continues forward, you start to see these giant holes in the ground, and you see a almost bridge systems going over them. This one over here, very icy. This looks a little more sturdy. Which way are you sending Sunshine?
So the left side was icy and the right side was more sturdy.
Yep.
Well, he's kind of floating anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him to the sturdy side.
To the sturdy side. Okay. So as you get in there, give me 1 second. Let me open that up for you. Oh, crap. Reveal, not hide. Thank you. Okay. As you get in there, the floor of this 10-foot high tunnel is strewn with bones of recent kill, you can make out that these are bones of a Goliath whose dead body was dragged in here. Bits of his flesh are still clung to the bones, and his head has been ripped off from its shoulders and gnawed. And in the wall, you see a niche dug out, and you see his head in the wall as almost like a trophy. Amid his bones, you see bits of hide armor, a great axe, and skulls and bones of 3 mountain goats. You see 7 other crude niches in the walls, and they hold frozen heads of humanoids previously decapitated by Yetis. You see one that, oddly enough, looks like it would have fit perfectly on the headless dwarf body that you found when you had the little scuffle with the goblins. You see another dwarven head as well. How are you proceeding?
Since everyone's moving kind of in the round, and we're kind of behind Sunshine, but further back, of course, I'm gonna relay all that to everybody, and the head of the dwarf is in there. There's lots of heads. Mind your neck.
DM.
Yes, laughter.
Whilst Angry Boy had his mind elsewhere, can we say that Laughter was remaking his snowballs of spikes?
Yeah, sure.
And
DM.
Yes, laughter.
And I was also going to say, since, again, I'm just going to get a point of clarification in the map. Is there 2 points of entrances after you get in the cave? I'm sorry, 2 tunnels after you get in the cave?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to look at Peace and say, could you possibly cut off the one tunnel so we do not get cut off from behind? Whatever way we don't choose.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a potion real quick.
Alrighty.
Battle preparation for myself. I'm going to take out a corn muffin
Okay.
and take a piece off and just down my chest plate for Silme.
Alrighty.
Take a piece and just in case, share a last meal.
Okay.
And now we're booking?
Yeah.
So, Dante, you hear through Sunshine's perception an echo of crying. You hear, "Stop. Let me go." Coming from it almost seems like it's bouncing off the cavern walls, but you could tell it's coming from the direction that you're heading.
Okay. So, as Dante, I think I found the way, and I'm going to snap Sunshine back.
Okay.
And we're probably going to have to go through a feeding pit where all the decapitated heads are. So,
You tell me which direction we go once we're in there. And I'm going to toss everybody a snowball.
Okay. Now, if everybody is heading into the cavern, if you could please into the cave, if you could please move your tokens.
You guys sneaky? Are we going sneaky?
I think we should make as much noise as possible to try to possibly distract them from their meal.
Agreed.
Valid. That's a valid point.
How far away from us? I guess mm, what's one round of completion to where we get to? How far can we get in 6 seconds? I guess is the question.
How far, into the cavern can you get?
Yes, because Laughter's full speed dash double dash is 150 feet.
Yeah, we are not currently in initiative yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Alrighty. Okay, how are you guys proceeding? Are you taking the same route that Sunshine took?
But yeah, I would point. I'd be right behind Laughter and point the directions that we need to go.
Still having detect thoughts up the whole time. So with anything that gets within 30 feet, I would know.
So
Within 30 feet, okay.
So you guys said you want to lure it to us? Because I can do that.
You need to get to it before it does anything.
I can get it moving towards us and stop what it's doing.
I mean, if they're really intelligent creatures, then it's possible that they might just take her somewhere else.
I don't.
To be fair.
Just figured I'd throw it out there. Let me know if you need me to get loud. Yeah, get that dog out of here.
Can I just take a perception check of this? I guess this fork in the road.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's cocked. Okay. +6 plus D4. Oh,
I guess we're gonna try to get closer to it because
a modest 25.
A modest 25. Okay. So in this cave where you currently are, it's got a 20-foot high concave roof. Most of the floor has fallen away, forming a chasm. You can make out the chasm is about 80 feet deep. On the left, you see a rocky ledge, and on the right, you see a sheet of ice spanning across to what looks like another tunnel.
And which way did Sunshine or did Angry Boy tell us that Sunshine saw the people or heard the people being harried?
Yep. So Sunshine was in here. If you see where the arrow is.
I do not actually.
Nope.
So Sunshine heard it. It almost sounded like it was bouncing around the walls, but it sounded like it was coming from this direction.
I still do not see DM.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not seeing
there you go.
I see it now.
Yep. So Sunshine was in here, in this room right here, and heard it coming from around this direction. And you are able to make out muffled cries. It's not as loud as it was before. And you hear almost unnerving kind of
I'm going to continue. Wind.
I was just gonna say I was gonna put on my snowshoes and like approach the sturdier looking side.
Okay. Simple enough. You can keep your token updated. All right. Oh, how is everyone else approaching?
I'm gonna go towards the ice.
You're going towards the ice. Okay.
Can I make some sort of investigation or nature? What kind of roll can I make to see how sturdy the ice is?
Yeah, I'll take a nature for that.
Sure.
Or survival.
Okay.
Your choice.
Interest. I'll take a survival on that.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad. 15.
15. Okay. You can make out that this sheet of ice is only about 1 foot thick. You do kind of step a foot onto it and put a little bit of weight on it, testing it out while still staying on the solid land. And no cracking, no anything. It seems like you could probably make it across that without it shattering.
The ice is pretty steady. Perhaps someone, Sunshine, scout ahead, make sure it's that direction before I get rid of this ice, so we're not followed. No, just to be sure that we're going the correct direction.
I'm going to go with the bugger, but stealth.
Okay. I'm Sunshine.
You were a little glitchy on my end. I don't know if it was like that for everybody else.
I said, Sunshine, you're up.
I get to do the thing again.
Yes, but this time, go ninja.
I mustn't let myself be seen. And Plump is going to happily start flumping away this way because he's not really quite sure where he's supposed to go.
I every time you mark something, I can't see it.
Oh no, he jumped off.
Can you see this? He floats. Don't you worry.
No, whatever you're marking,
darkness.
your pinging isn't working.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, we can't see your pings.
I was doing arrows.
Can't
I
see
can't
it.
see anything.
That's so. I'm on the GM layer. That's why.
Oh wait, so you mean that ping earlier
This
was?
way.
Oh.
The ping earlier was Dante.
Oh. Okay.
This way.
Sunshine, no. Sunshine, no. Sunshine.
Yeah. This is the way it went before.
No, I've snapped my fingers, so he's back to me.
Okay.
The way that you went before, with all the bones and all the heads.
No, the ice.
This way. And he starts floating that way.
What?
Yes, that way. And you're going to be accompanied by our acquaintance here, and I'm going to look at Laughter.
Dead stare.
And Sunshine's going to look back and forth between the two of you, and he's going to slowly float up to Laughter. And Dante, in your head, you hear him go as he waves a tentacle in front of Laughter's face and then does a little flip and starts floating off in the direction that he went before. So this way.
Look.
I too shall accompany you. Let me check how sturdy the bridge is. I'll be the one to cross first. I'm gonna move across slowly.
Okay, simple enough. You make it across, no problem.
Okay.
DM, I rolled stealth.
You're rolling stealth? Okay. Lay him on me.
19.
Should I roll stealth?
For Sunshine, you can if you want to. Sunshine doesn't make too much noise because Sunshine doesn't walk.
Yeah.
Also gonna roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll for stealth, and I'm also gonna take off my snowshoes at the end of the bridge.
Okay.
At 21.
21. Noted. Laughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said 19.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you before. Alrighty. And are you rolling for Flump or?
No, you made a valid point that he floats, so.
Yep. Okay, so the three of you make it over into this cavern. You're seeing much of what Dante explained to you before: the Goliath head, the dwarven head, the heads, sorry, and the bones of the goats. How are you continuing?
I
Perceptively.
say through. Yeah, I say through sunshine. It's a little further.
Oh, okay. And Fluff is going to continue up, and you can give me a perception check. Laughter. Are you on the bridge or?
No, I've gotten across at this point. I was just
Okay.
saying I was behind wind, but I'm just
Yeah.
basically going to get up behind this wall and try to take a peek around.
Okay, no problem. You can give me a perception check as Sunshine is continuing forward.
Eh. Okay, not bad. 17.
Wait, can you repeat that?
17.
17. Okay. So you look around and you're hearing much of the same noises that and and you hear a little deeper of a as you peek around and you're going into the hall now.
Where's the boy been this whole time?
Are you referring to me?
Yes, I'm sorry, Stalwart.
I don't even know anymore. I don't know if it's the dog or me or what. I stayed back. I'm where my token's at.
Would you have direct line of sight of Laughter, like as he walked away, or no?
I would have seen you walking away.
Never mind. That's a stretch. I was trying to possibly get in contact with Peace, but I would blow our cover. I'm going to look over at Frigid. Should I make a distraction?
I think we just go in,
So
check, slowly, sneak up.
so Flump did make it to right around here, and what he sees, or Sunshine, sorry. Sunshine sees a very miniature Yeti, a very small Yeti. In these parts, they're called a Yeti tyke, batting around this halfling as she lets out these cries and wails, and she has herself curled up in a ball in a fetal position. Just, please, just leave me alone. As this little Yeti is and batting her around and throwing her around and playing with her like she's a ball. This halfling is about the same size as the little Yeti. And you could tell this little Yeti is very much enjoying picking on something its own size.
Sunshine is going to. I will relay this to Sunshine to fly backwards towards Laughter and Wind, and through Dante's voice is a Yeti tyke and beating up the halfling. And then also through Dante talking to everybody else, saying the same thing.
Hearing that, after I hear that, I'm going to step back to here, and then run as fast as I can and I'd like to slide across the ice to the other side.
Okay. So to slide across the ice, give me a general dexterity check.
Sure. 12.
12? Okay, simple enough, yeah. You're able to get a good running start, and then you push your weight back onto your heels and slide across like you were made for this. And you make it right over to there. Yeah.
Cool.
And Dante would be moving forward as well.
Dante, you're moving forward towards Winds and Laughter.
Correct. I'll move my token.
Okay, feel free to move your tokens as everybody is proceeding.
DM, when I get across, I would continue forward also. Sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna say if I saw Soren go by himself,
I
I'd
would,
turn
yeah, I
back.
was gonna follow too.
Sakura. What was that?
If I see Soren going by himself and everyone else is going in the other direction, I'm gonna go with Soren. I don't want my friend alone.
Okay, and Vlayan? What were you saying?
I was saying that I was gonna follow Soren too for the exact same reason.
Okay.
It's not good to split like that.
Alrighty. So you guys are. How are you crossing this ice? Sakura and Vlayan.
I was waiting for.
I would. Okay, so I'm gonna do it similar to how Soren did, but I know how clumsy I am. So I would definitely like go to like a baseball slide, like go low, because I don't think I could do
Alrighty.
it as gracefully as he could.
Okay, go ahead and give me a general dexterity check.
Okay. 11. Crap. Damn it.
Okay,
This
so
builds Sakura's character.
so you get to right around here. You're aiming low, and you end up spinning a little bit, and you're able to kind of like shimmy the rest of your way across like a worm.
Oh, that makes so much sense. I can imagine I'm using my tail to like scoot me.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move you right up to here. Vlayan, how are you proceeding?
I'll copy Soren, do the little hop, skip, slide.
Alrighty, give me a general dexterity check.
All right. Geez, 5. 5.
Oh god.
Did you have something, Soren?
Would my passive have picked up that they're following me?
Yes.
Okay, so that being said, if possible, to help if I notice one of them, like, kind of maybe not doing so well, I'd like to shape water and melt the ice and then refreeze it quick just to kind of grab them.
Okay, so to kind of create like bumpers, like, for bowling.
Yeah, either bumpers or, like where their foot falls, like just melt it quick and then freeze it so their foot's in it and they just get stuck. Or just whatever you think works where they...
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Vlayan, you go and you take a quick little dash and then you try to lean back on your heel the same way that Soren did, and you kind of lose your footing, and all of the sudden your foot is grabbed by the ice long enough for you to catch your balance, and your foot is then released and you see these bumpers form around you, and you're able to walk the rest of the way across.
Ice make bullion.
Oh crap!
I'm going to message to Soren. Thank you.
I'm gonna have my hands on my knees, like, whew, and look at Soren like, you made that look way too easy, Soren.
I'm just gonna shrug and look forward and continue forward.
Okay.
Sneakily though, like a little stealth, just kind of scoping. Sorry.
Yep. Okay. Yes, Win.
I'm going to turn to Laughter. I'm going to say, we can't wait. We must stop this now.
From beneath the cloak, a green hand is going to reach out and stop you. And a voice that you haven't heard from this form calls out and says, wait a moment. I have a plan. If I'm going to turn to Angry Boy. If you and Wind would get to the entrance, cause a ruckus, have the parent come out, I will stay here. Once it comes out, seal it. We will find a way out. Now the babies are here, I can get everybody out. Once it comes in, we hide and come out the opposite way that hopefully our friends are discovering.
Okay.
And
Real quick, Soren, you've got how far up have you gotten? Is that as far as you've gotten?
If I can move more, then yes. But I just wanted to, I didn't want to push what I was doing. Give everybody a chance.
Yeah, go ahead. You can move yourself forward a little bit if you would like.
Okay. I'd like to do it at least at this point, stealthily, as possible.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. With a D4. Oh. 16.
16. Okay, noted. All right. So where are you moving to? Okay.
Here, because that's all I can say. I didn't realize it was muted.
Yep. All right. So when you get there, you do notice a very large Yeti. You are up above. The cavern that you are, or the cliffside that you're standing on, is a few feet above this Yeti's head. You can see it is quite large, and you're watching it as it's just standing back, almost looking proud as this very small Yeti is beating up this halfling, and the cries and screams are emanating. And okay, so
I'm sorry, DM.
Yes.
The moment I would notice that, I would hold my hand up to Sakura and Vlay and just hold, turn, and hold my finger up to my mouth. Just shh. I wouldn't actually say anything, but
yes,
so they get the point.
Yeah, Sakura would nod and lose that disposition she has and just nod seriously.
Okay. Now Laughter and Wind and Dante, what were you doing?
I just told you guys my plan.
So you want to lure parents out, correct?
Yes, to at least think it's outside. And once you get there, trap it there while you remain inside.
I'll just follow your lead, Wind. I can send Sunshine out and maybe he can bring it out.
So I am so you do realize the Yeti would then have to come down this passage. Yes.
And I will be a ghost. And I'm going to place up my hands and I'm going to shimmer them in front of it. And it's going to almost have a heat haze, but with a holographic shimmer to it. I can make myself imperceptible to scent and sight.
Okay. I'm going to run in as fast as I can. Punch the Yeti child.
Oh my god, okay.
And then dash away back into the cave.
Okay, so first off, if you could give me a if you can give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Classic
I'm gonna
frigid.
punch that baby right in his face.
I am dead. I'm gonna run in and punch the Yeti child and run
I will
away.
punch a baby Yeti dead in its shit.
That's a nat 20.
He fucked that
Oh.
baby up.
My God.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, you could go ahead and do damage.
That's what I'm doing.
Times 2 because it is crit.
My eyes are watering.
Oh wait, it's not. Wrong one. Okay. So that is 12 bludgeoning damage.
So is that doubled?
That's doubled. Yeah, I just punched it. It was an unarmed strike.
Okay. All right. So you run in, you punch this baby in the face, and its little Yeti baby face caves in as it lets out this blood curdling, and it dies. Just falls dead, and the parent Yeti lets out this. Everybody, please roll initiative.
The
my
DM, there was
God.
something. There was something I wanted to do while he was
Yeah,
killing
same.
babies.
Yeah.
All right, guys, can we make it super quick because this already happened?
Yes. Bonus action, hide. Use my action to cast thaumaturgy to make my scent go away.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You can give me a stealth roll, and you're hiding right there where you put your token.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck, buddy. Give me your stealth check.
Oh wow. Could have been better. 26.
Okay.
No, I'm burying down in the snow, just not even unsmellable, if that's a word.
Okay. Soren, what was it that you wanted to do?
Well, seeing that changed everything. If I see wind running in, I would jump on the Yeti's back and attack, like immediately. So I would cast like bonus hex to try to get a surprise round in. That was my. I mean, if not, it's okay. But that's what I was trying to go for as a distraction. Because
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So yeah, bonus action hex it.
Okay.
Okay. And then
And what is that entailing? What is your hex?
okay, so I would go probably strength because it's really large. Just coming. I feel like that's right.
So it has disadvantage on strength checks?
Yes, disadvantage on strength checks, and it whenever I deal damage, it takes an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Okay.
Okay, and then I would jump on it with the sword to the back, like one movement.
Well, was hex your action, or is that a bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
Okay.
That's why. So
Yeah.
it'd be like one movement surprise, like as that's going on.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I need to get this going. Dirty 20 on the. Oh, crap. Shit. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get to the other one, actually.
Also, DM, when you get a chance, can I get a sunshine token?
Yeah, no problem. Yes, Dirty 20 will hit.
That would be 11 slashing and 6 necrotic.
$11 slashing. Let me check something real quick. Okay, and 6 necrotic, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And like that's gonna be it for surprise rounds, just because like it would have had all have been done before. He went in and punched a baby.
Does Sakura's and Brian's held actions trigger or no?
Where you guys currently are in your movement, you don't see the Yeti. You would have to be up by Soren.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is that when I saw Soren jump off that cliff, I'm not gonna just like straight up jump after him, but I would like move up. And
Okay.
I'm okay with waiting for initiative. I know I have a held action, but I rolled my initiative and I'm okay waiting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could, Soren, if you could please move your token, and let's keep tokens updated.
Yeah, be like right. Like jump off right. I guess right there.
Okay.
Unless you want me to put it on it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right. I've got a really bad echo back. I'm going to move us over to a battle map real quick.
Okie dokie.
Because I was frankly prepared for you guys to punch babies.
I really hope you guys are immune to sleep spells.
This isn't necessarily how I thought it would work out.
You can choose. You choose who can sleep. It doesn't have to be us.
Oh, it's like an AoE effect. I wasn't okay.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me move these over to the token layer. The baby is dead. I will mark that. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
how close was this baby to the mom?
I'll move it. This was just a general like
Oh,
preparing.
just dropping tokens.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So we'll say that one was over there. Soren, you were over here. Sakura and Vlayan, I don't actually have the cliff, but we'll say you guys are up here. Alrighty. And Laughter, I knew you were hiding around the side, so we'll just kind of put you over here. Wind, you punched babies. Dante, I'm not sure where you are. And this guy
great
doesn't
plan to
matter.
lure out the Yeti.
He's probably standing flabbergasted in the hallway.
Okay.
Punch the baby in the face.
He literally just ran in and punched baby. Okay. Soren, initiative, please.
5.
5. Dante?
17.
17. Laughter.
He died.
What was that?
Apologies, muted. That was a 5.
Oh, okay. You and Soren can choose who goes first.
You can go first.
Okay. I'm not fighting it.
Sakura.
I rolled a natural 20, which gives me a 27.
Nice. Okay. Blaine,
10.
10. Wind.
8.
Okay. And let me real quick roll initiative for the Yeti.
He gets
Not the baby, because it's fucking dead. You just
I'm
that
literally
baby was
only ever
punching
calling
around a
you-
halfling. It deserved it anyway.
I'm literally only ever calling
Literally.
you baby puncher from now on.
He literally shut that baby up. He literally shut that baby up.
All right, hold on, Yeti.
That needs to
Okay.
be turned into a meme.
Wind the baby puncher.
Don't argue.
All right, let me just put you guys in order real quick.
Can I have some of that, babe? I go first. Can you just
What's
bring
funny
it
is I
in?
have all this digital
Oh,
stuff
okay.
around me, but I still just write my initiative down.
Yeah.
And can you tell
I
my
would
friend
too.
not to be mean to Ash because she has a friend? They're hanging out out here.
Blaine, what's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
Okay. Okay.
Find a cool movie.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna
I'm just sitting here
Switch.
wondering how many more are there that we just haven't
I'm
seen
gonna
yet.
switch to spells so I can throw dinner in while we're playing since we're in battle now.
Hopefully
I'll
not.
take my first turn first.
I thought it was just this one parent. What do you mean?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
to kick off initiative, Sakura, you are up.
Okay. I am going to. God, Soren's just right freaking on top of it.
Worry about me.
Yep, that's what I figured. I was gonna say I'm gonna like since it knows we're here, I'm gonna tell Soren, back up if you can, and I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. And that's
At
you
20,
can
say.
yep, you can use your little drawing tool and you can draw where you're dropping the entangle. And I will have the Yeti give us that's strength, correct? Saving throw?
No, it is. Oh, yes, it is strength. Yep, so it's perfect.
Okay. Yep, because it has disadvantage on. Is that strength saves or strength checks?
Checks.
Or all checks, so not saves.
Let me double check that. Until a spell. One ability when you cast a spell, target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Okay, so not saving throws. Alrighty.
Okay, I think I got that box correct, right?
Let me check real quick. Yep, perfect. Okay, so he rolled in, or she rolled an 11.
Does not pass.
Nope, does not. Okay. So she is now restrained.
Yes, now she is. Hold on. Yeah, creatures restrained by the plants and can use its actions to make strength checks against my DC, and if it succeeds, then it frees itself.
Okay, yep. Its strength is currently 0. Attack rolls against it have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws due to being restrained.
And that will
Okay.
be my turn.
Okay, very good. Dante.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
so,
I need to flump up for you still. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, if you can have sunshine, that'd be cool.
Yep. Let me throw sunshine on real quick. Right next to you. Okay. Let me give you control over them. Real quick. Controlled by Dante.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you
Thank you.
Yep.
And I'm going to let's see, my movement is 30 feet. I move right there, my full 30 feet. With my spell sniper, would it be? Can I see the Yeti?
Yes, everybody can now see the Yeti.
I know, but there's just like a rock in front of it.
Yeah, it's not a super large rock. It's standing. You can see a good like half of its body above the rock.
Okay. So my ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Okay.
And I will cast Firebolt.
You're casting Firebolt?
Yes.
Alrighty, give me a ranged spell attack. Roll.
Oh, real good. Ugh. That is a 13 to hit.
That is a 13 to hit. That will hit.
Oh, lovely. So on a hit, target takes 1d10 fire damage.
Yes, sir. Give me some damage.
Okay, that would be, come on, real high. That would be 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. You got it, dude. Okay, let me log that into here real quick. Okay, so you aim and you just shoot this bolt of fire out of your hands, and it pierces right into the Yeti's throat, and you see it recoil a bit and start hitting itself where the fire hit, trying to put it out. You can tell it really doesn't like fire at all. And it starts looking around and looks right at you. Is that your turn?
I will do my normal Dante glare, and yes, that's my turn. I'm going to move Sunshine up next to me, though.
Alrighty. Also, keep in mind, you guys do have advantage on attacks because it is restrained. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I hit it anyway, so.
Yeah. Yep. Just going forward. Alrighty, that's your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, playing.
Oh man, seeing it doesn't like fire changed my plans around, but I had already said I was holding sleep. So I'll release sleep. Centered on the Yeti.
Centered on the Yeti, and that's how big? How much? Like.
It's 20 feet of a point I choose within range.
Okay, so that will also hit Soren if you're centering it on the Yeti.
No, I'm gonna put it to where it's only hitting the Yeti. It won't hit anyone else.
Okay, so you're off-centering it a little bit, like where Sakura put hers?
Yeah, to where it's not gonna hit Soren or Sakura or myself or anyone.
Okay, lay it on me.
Okie dokie. It doesn't say I have to roll to hit, so.
No, it goes off hit points, I believe.
Yep. That is. Oh God, this is bad. 14. 20.
Okay. So you release this shimmering magic from your hands, and it floats over towards the Yeti and drops on it, and you see the Yeti just... He starts to kind of rock, or she starts to kind of rock a little bit, and then snaps herself out of it. Still awake, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. That's all I can really do, so yeah.
That's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me check distances. Sorry, guys, my music turned off. All right, let me check distances real quick. Okay, 50. Alrighty.
Actually, could I bonus action throw a thing of oil at the Yeti? An open thing of oil at the Yeti. If not, it's cool. I just figured I'd ask.
Using items like that is usually a action.
Okay.
Like throwing vials of acid and such like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No worries. Figured I'd ask. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Okay, so the Yeti, looking around, it looks at you, Soren, and you start to feel, for you in particular, it's almost a comforting feeling, but you start to feel this wave of cold wash over you. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. It's cocked. I'm going to use my inspiration
Okay.
because that was an 11, and I don't feel comfortable with that. So, you know what's a lot better?
A nat one.
Yes, it is.
So 11? Oh, wait, no, because
It's
you're
a nat
taking the
one.
new roll.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Soren.
I saw
Oh yeah, bring it on, baby.
Okay. Give me 1 second to get out the correct amount of dice for this. Okay, you take 11 cold damage. And you are paralyzed.
All right, right before, as I feel that, I'm just be like, fuck.
Okay. At the end of each of your turns, you can make the saving throw again. Okay.
Is Soren considered incapacitated?
At this point, yes, I do believe paralyzed would be
Yes.
considered incapacitated. Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
we had this last night.
Yep. Yep, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated. I love these little card things that tell me all the conditions. Okay. All right, so yeah, you are currently paralyzed. But it's almost comforting, the cold. It's like taking a restful sleep. Okay. Flame, why did I write you down twice? This is so weird. Okay, Wind.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I can't hear you, Wind.
I can hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna run up right here, and I'm just gonna take out my short sword and slash at the Yeti. I like
Okay.
try to get its face, like try to slash it in like the eyes.
Alrighty. You do have advantage on this attack because he is or she is restrained.
That is a 16.
A 16 does hit.
Okay. And that is 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I would also like to use Fury of Blows.
Okay. Give me your attack rolls. With advantage.
Second attack roll is 15.
That does hit. Roll your next attack roll.
19. No. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. They both hit. Give me the damage.
Right. That is altogether 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Alrighty. So this Yeti is not looking happy. It's restrained by plants, burned and sliced and bludgeoned, and it's looking a little worse for wear. Very agitated and just letting out these bellows and growls as it's being pummeled. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Laughter.
Okay then. Laughter is going to pop out of the snowbank as Blythe, actually.
Okay.
With his bow strung, with an arrow knocked, he's going to circle around with his... Excuse me. What is that distance? Oh, lovely. 50 feet of movement.
Okay.
To get here. This is where the currently deceased child was playing with the halfling that was curled up in a ball.
That is correct. She's still laying there in fetal position, and she's just kind of peeking out of her eyes as she's watching this all just happen so fast. These people just jump into this cavern, and she's not sure if you're there to rescue her or what, but you can tell she's a little bit nervous.
Oi, lass.
Hi. Are you here?
Oh, continue.
Are you here to save me?
Not particularly. I just call it a professional courtesy, and I'm going to draw an arrow back and fire at the Yeti.
All right, give me an attack roll.
With advantage, yes?
That is correct.
Ooh, I will take that 18. Plus, it's disgusting. Where is it? Oh, it's the +5 to attack, so that's a 23.
That does hit.
Okay then. The sneak attack plus the damage
Yeah.
equals a total of 8 points of damage.
Okay, that's piercing.
Correct.
Okay. you get this Yeti right in the heart area, and it recoils back a little and hunches over. It's still alive. It's breathing very heavy and is that your turn?
Can I? This is more of a flavor thing. Can I sneakily, with my tail unseen, cut the bonds of the halfling?
She's not bound.
Oh, I thought she was curled up into like a ball, like basically bound in a ball. My bad.
Well, yeah, she's curled up in a ball in almost like a defensive position.
Okay.
Yeah. Just trying to not let this Yeti baby who got punched get her vital organs or anything, you know.
Does she look any worse for the wear?
She mostly just looks frightened. She doesn't really look too bloody or anything. It doesn't look like it did any real physical damage to her, but she's very shaken up.
Okay, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Very nice. Soren, you can give me another Constitution saving throw if you'd like.
Sure. As cozy as I am, I might. Well, that's not bad. There's a 17 work.
You are no longer paralyzed. And that was at the end of your turn. That's going to bring us to the top of the round. Sakura, take it away.
Okay, so Soren is no longer paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm getting a pretty serious echo from you.
Yeah, one.
Okay, so Soren is no longer paralyzed.
Nope.
All right, then my next attack is I'm gonna use create bonfire right under the Yeti.
Okay. Is there any damage type to that or anything?
It's a D8.
Okay. No saves or anything, right?
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, of which it has disadvantage.
Yep.
It's an auto fail.
Is that an auto fail?
No, it's not because you have to
No,
create
it's
bonfire.
disadvantage.
No, it's not.
Unrestrained.
No, it's not restrained. Create bonfire is a concentration, so is entangle. I was telling you that over in messages, Myra.
I know, but he's
Sarah.
okay, and there's people around, so.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the concentration. That's why.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're dropping concentration.
I mean, you said it was hurting pretty bad, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and drop entangle and use create bonfire.
Alrighty. So I will have the Yeti do a dexterity saving throw. For a dirty 20.
Oh, fucking figures.
It's my first good roll of the night.
Figures one time I was like, no, I think we got this handled. I'm gonna drop it.
Does it take half damage or anything?
No, it does not.
It takes no damage.
Yeah. For any creature in the bonfire space when you cast must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, that's what you did. And take take 1d8 fire damage. Yep. So that's it.
Alrighty. So you drop entangle, and this bonfire raises up underneath of it, and it jumps out of the way just in time and starts looking around at everybody and looks at Soren and Wind, who are right on top of it, and glares towards Wind, who punched its baby to death.
If it starts its turn in the radius of the bonfire, it has to make that check again. Just letting you know.
Okay, it's Dante's turn. Dante, you are up.
Yep. So I'm going to. So I would notice that it took significant damage to the firebolt, right?
You could tell it really did not like that fire.
Okay, so I'm going to move 30 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to cast Firebolt again.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll. No longer with advantage because it's no longer restrained.
That's a 6.
That's a miss. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're seeing all this damage that it's being taken, so you ready another firebolt and you shoot it off, and it dodges out of the way just in time and glares at you. And yeah, that's your turn. Oh wait, I already asked that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty, Blaine, you are up.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'm going to move Sunshine to next turn.
Okay. You can go ahead and move Sunshine's token. Go ahead, Blaine.
Okay. I'm gonna see that the bonfire really didn't do too much, but it seems to not like fire. And I'm going to channel that feeling that I felt when the goblin hit Soren and cast Firebolt.
Alrighty. Give me an attack roll.
Yep. Oh, come on, baby. Oh my fucking god. Natural 20.
Alrighty. Give me your damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need a. Oh, wait, no, there's no save with that one. Woo! Okay, 1, 2, 3.
No, not with firebolt.
Not with Firebolt. Ooh, come on. 3!
So 6.
6!
So it actually had 3 hit points left.
Oh my god!
So as all of this is just happening so fast, you get a quick flash of the last time you released a firebolt, and you lean your head back and take a deep breath and look forward with almost a flare in your eyes and release yet another firebolt, taking another life with your firebolt.
Fuck!
And you start to smell the burnt hair of this Yeti as its face lights a flame and it falls into itself and to the ground, and it takes, as it's dying with its dying breaths, and it starts to crawl towards its baby and lays on top of its baby's corpse and falls dead. And we are now out of initiative.
I would immediately like to go over to the corpses and give them their funeral rites and preserve them.
Okay, if you would like to RP that out.
Okay. So I'd stow away my blade and shield. I'd walk over. I just double clicked, so it brought up another thing. There we go. Walk over and as it's it's laying on top of its baby, I'm gonna roll it over. And just fold its hands across its chest itself.
Mhm.
say a small prayer in Elvish, and as I do, laying my hands across it, start to preserve it. Then stop and take the baby and put it in its arms, cradling it.
Okay.
Fold it over, and then continue to preserve them in ice.
Okay.
Beside you, Peace, is Laughter, watching the whole time. But if you notice him, he's holding out 4 copper coins.
Perfect. I would just leave one hand on, not even turn, because I would probably hear you next to me, and hold my hand out for the coins, and then take them and put 2 on each eye of their eyes.
Okay.
Thank you, Krita.
I'm just going to growl slightly and walk away.
Okay.
Can I do something if no one else is in line?
Yep. Go right ahead, Sakura.
I will go forward to where Soren is doing that. And I will just take quite a big handful of flowers off my staff and sprinkle it over them. And sorry it went down like that, but one death will save the lives of many. And I'll leave it at that.
As they fall, I'll open up little spots as the ice is, so I can preserve the flowers as well.
Okay. And as this is happening, Paralu kind of staying still low, she starts to make her way away from the Yetis. She's pretty scarred. Okay.
Nobody else is in line to do anything. I have something I'd like to do.
Go right ahead, Blaine.
Gonna jump off and walk over and put my hand gently on the 2 bodies and rise Ruiz, which for anyone who speaks Infernal would understand it says rest easy.
Okay. And does anyone speak Infernal here?
Negative.
Nope.
Then I'm just speaking gibberish. It's okay. I'm gonna awkwardly walk over to the
Okay.
It's alright, you're safe now.
Paralu's gonna kind of lift her face out of her hands, and she's gonna look back at them and look back at the Yetis and the funeral rites being performed on them. Look back to you and say, "They got Mokingo. I don't know where Asterix is. When it all happened so fast, and I ran in here to try and get safety, but they found me. I didn't realize they would be in here. I didn't realize there was more than one. And Garrett, I don't know where he went. And Asterix ran up. She kept running further up towards the top of the mountain.
We'll find your friends.
More were there?
There was 3 of us and our guide, Garrett.
I found Garrett.
Yes.
The Yetis.
The Yetis? There was the one that attacked us. And she's going to wave towards the Yetis that you're performing rites on. And they were in here already.
We need to move back out. Garrett's out there alone right now. There's more. There's these ones.
When
Yes.
I hear this, oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go for it. I was just saying you're absolutely right.
Um, when I hear her panicking, I'm gonna approach her. Mm, we'll help find your friends or your friend, and we know where Garrett is. And I'm gonna hold my staff over her and use calm emotions.
Okay, and she's immediately gonna get. You just see this wave of calm come over her. And she opens her eyes kind of wide and looks around. Yes, thank you. Someone's making a lot of background noise. Can you mute? Thank you. So she's going to look and say, yes, thank you. We really do need to find Asterix. She's so kind. She looks a little like you. And she's going to look at you, Sakura.
And Sakura will tense a little bit. I mean, if anyone's paid attention to her language, they would notice it. It's not too much that I'd say she would notice. And
Yes.
we'll find her.
Thank you. And she's going to take your hand and bow her head over it and look up again and say, thank you. She's my best friend. I'd hate to lose her. I really hope it didn't get her.
DM.
Yes, Laughter?
While this conversation is happening, after I gave Peace those 4 copper, when I walked away, I'm going to stealth and see if I can get to the mouth of the cavern.
Okay.
And I'm going to see how far that takes me.
Alrighty, I'll move you right back on over to that map. Where is it? There's so many maps here. Yes, Wind.
Before we leave the cave, I just wanted to look around and look for anything anything of value that's in that room that we're in.
Alrighty, simple enough. I will. Here we go. Here it is. I'm gonna move the map over. All right. You can give me an investigation check. Laughter, you can move yourself to where you're intending to move. And go ahead, Wind.
It was really bad. It was a 5, so I'm going to use lucky and reroll that once.
Okay.
That is better. That is a natural 19 for a 20. Dirty 20.
For a dirty 20. Okay. Okay, so you start looking around, and against the back wall, you're able. It's hidden under some shattered remains of a dog sled. You find a mess kit, an explorer's pack, and enough blood-splattered heavy clothing to make 2 cold weather outfits, if you so choose.
I'm going to take all of that.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue onwards with everyone.
Alrighty, and is everybody moving back out the cave?
I just would like to take a perception check of the way that we came. Meaning just see if I can see Garrett with the axe piece.
Alrighty. Yes, sir. And what did you want to do?
I was just saying, I'm gonna lag behind. After everybody leaves, I'll do it. So, if anybody wants to do stuff first, yeah.
Okay. Go right ahead. You're going right towards the mouth of the cave where you came in, and you are doing perception check. Is that correct? Laughter?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you to the mouth of the cave. Alrighty.
DM,
Dante.
I'm going to linger behind the Soren so everyone else can do their thing.
Alrighty. Go ahead, Lefter. You can give me your perception check.
I am actually going to use my we'll call it inspiration and re-roll that because that was a 2.
Okay.
Oh, I will take that natural 17 for a 23 plus 2 for 25 total.
Okay. For 25, you do see Garrett almost just outside the cave entrance, and you see hiding behind some rocks and snow nearby some yellow glowing eyes.
Similar to the ones that we just fought.
Yes.
I'm going to very slowly, as Blave this whole time, walking. Actually, no, as still as Laughter. I'm going to calmly say, Garrett, take the axe beaks and get into the cave, please.
Well, all right. And he's going to lead the axe beaks into the cave.
And right as he, corrals the rest of them, I'm going to say, and run and get the group. I will stall it for now.
Stall. Okay. Say no more. They are where?
Inside, you should hear them.
Right.
And I direct him to the tunnel that we went down.
Okay. So simple enough. He starts heading inward. Now, before we begin our little expedition with this other thing with glowing yellow eyes, Soren, what was it that you wanted to do?
After everybody leaves, well, Dante, you said you're staying behind, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna linger for a minute.
Okay, so.
So if you're waiting for everybody else to leave, Vlayin, Sakura, Wind, are you guys are you staying in there, or are you?
If I saw Laughter leave, I'd probably be heading out.
Okay, if you could all move your tokens.
Yeah, I was right next to her, so I'm guiding the halfling out.
Oh, could I do another
Alrighty.
investigation check in this hallway to see if there's any anything that I might want? I don't know.
You absolutely can. After Soren finishes what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna stay in this hallway.
Okay, simple enough.
As I walk out, I'm just gonna turn around and give a little head nod to Soren and Dante.
Okay. Alrighty, Soren, Dante, you are now alone with just the preserved Yeti mother and child.
So you'd see me just leaning over on my knees over it, and I would take out the little bottle of winterberry ink that I made, and one of the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Put just like my finger into the ink, make a little marking on the feather. Open up part of the ice, just above on the face, over the head, the forehead of the mother Yeti.
Yes.
Place it in and then preserve it inside of it. So leaving the feather like close to the top where it's very visible with the marking.
Okay. Alrighty, simple enough.
As you finish up, Dante will approach you. You have a way with the dead, and it's very comforting. There's something that's been bugging me, and I'm not one to open up so well.
You're very muffled, Dante.
Is this better?
Yes.
That is so much better.
Okay. Okay. So I said.
Now you're muffled again.
Okay. Hold on. Let me leave and come back real quick.
Okay. Hate to ruin this meaningful moment.
Ruined it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes he just like gets really like aggressive.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's so much better. Okay.
So you have a way with the dead, and it's very comforting. Also, there has been something bothering me, and I had a dream, or more of a premonition. I'm not quite sure. What I found in this dream, I found a book written in primordial. Is that the language you speak to your little friend?
Yes, it is.
If you don't mind, if I can remember some of these symbols or hieroglyphics or letters, would you be able to decipher them for me?
Of course I can. Quite fluent. In fact, it'll help with the teachings for Silme.
Wonderful.
I'd be honored.
Yes, of course, not now, just in a time of more stable environment.
Yes, perhaps under candlelight next to a fireplace after we're off
That
this.
would be fucking lovely. Shall we make our way?
Yes, and I would like to ask you about that dream sometime. Right now we have more pressing matters, but
Of course.
Okay. And that's everything the two of you wanted to do. Okay. Wind, just before we get to the next part, you can give me an investigation check in this next room.
Okie. That is a 16.
A 16. Okay. So around the Goliath's bones, which when you're walking by, you see Perilu kind of look towards them, and she starts to cry silently, and she turns her head. Amongst his bones, you do find... Sorry, I was right here. Yeah, okay. You see those torn bits of hide leather, like leather armor, all torn up. Not quite wearable, but if you wanted to take it for patchwork or anything like that, you can. There's a great axe. And skulls and bones of 3 mountain goats, if that tickles your fancy.
I'm going to take the little bits of leather, and I'm also going to take the great axe.
Okay, simple enough. Alrighty. And this is as you are all moving towards the entrance of the cave where Laughter is currently hiding out. Let me move the map real quick, Laughter, and I will let you lead the way.
DM, I wanted to, as we're passing through that bone pit again, I'm going to look to Soren and motion to the dwarf head that I assumed was part of the dwarf. And say, I believe this is the head of the woven body we found. Should we return it?
feels only right to reunite a head with its body, even in death.
Yeah, exactly, but it's currently frozen, it seems, and you can do something about that, correct?
course. And I'll unfreeze and take the head and then refreeze it so it stays preserved.
Okay, simple enough.
DM.
Yes, Laughter.
As the group was, I guess, coming back, I would definitely have put a hand up to not get in basically within eyesight of the mouth of the cave.
Okay, simple enough. Now this is all currently happening when all of this was happening as you were going towards the entrance of the cave. So it will be a few moments before they do get up to where you are currently. They are currently back in that cavern room where the heads were found.
Okay.
Yep. So you would be the only one actually outside right now, but I have everyone else kind of at the mouth of the cave. Okay, this is Garrett. I'm going to move him over here because you sent him inside with the axe beaks. Take it away, Laughter. You do see the Yeti. Are you able to see that on your map?
Yes.
Okay, yep. You see it watching the cave entrance, visibly agitated after hearing the cries and screams of its mate and child. How do you proceed?
With a lot of aggression. Seeing this, Laughter is going to put his head down low to the ground, extend every 10 foot of his vertebrae tail. It sways above his head in a very aggressive and warding gesture, and then the dagger pops out above his tail, above his head. Afterwards, behind me, do I hear the group as I guess start to circle? Oh, that's the grabby tool. Wrong tool. As I start to circle this way, but still kind of within the mouth of the cave.
Yep, you do start to hear them come up, and you hear the faint voice of Garrett telling everyone that there's something out there.
It is currently. I'm trying to see how far it is away from me. It's 60 feet. Now it's just still staring at me right now, correct?
Yes, it's watching.
$60. I'm going to take that patch of coal that I still have from that firelight.
Okay.
Run it across my hand down my middle finger and cast darkness on the Yeti.
Okay. And that's just an immediate thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And as it does so, I'm going to. It's a 30-foot. Wait, I'm just trying to see. Oh, I'm sorry, 15-foot sphere around the target.
Okay. Let me see. Aura, all right. Let me put that aura up for you real quick. And we'll make it... Oh, that's a fitting name. The name of this color is Hex. Can you see that?
I do not.
You do not. All right. Let me... how do you move that to the player level? The aura?
Yeah, so go. I'll show you.
Yep. Good. Can you guys see that now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you hear... And the sounds of sniffing as it starts sniffing the air, trying to perceive anything it can.
I had cast thaumaturgy to wipe away my scent.
You did. And it only got a 7 anyway, so...
As it starts to sniff around for added flavor, I'm going to use every inch of my ability to manipulate sounds and voices to throw my voice behind it currently. The strangled and desperate cries of a baby.
Okay. And you imitate perfectly the sounds of its baby being punched in the face to death. And it lets out a vicious... Everyone, please roll initiative.
So is Icewind like officially called baby punchers?
I mean, apparently.
I do not submit to that trademark.
I like
Nor do I.
punchers.
Only Monk will be the baby puncher in my eyes.
This battle brought to you by Baby Punches. Make sure you punch
Go punch a Yeti baby today.
punch babies. Please don't do this.
I can't believe that's a PSA. Please don't punch babies.
No babies
right.
armed in this.
I'll go down the line, and at this point, I'll say the rest of you have started to make it to the mouth of the cave. So you are where your tokens are. Okay, Soren.
19.
Okay, Dante.
4. And can I get a sunshine token, please?
Yes, sir. Once I finish initiative, laughter.
That's a 10.
10. Okay. Sakura.
17.
17. Okay, killing it on initiative today. Layan.
Oh wow, I was muted. So I got a natural 1, so 3.
3. Okay. Hey, better a natural 1 on initiative than like anything else. Wind.
I got a 17. But also, since we're outside, could I see if, since Craig is outside, if he would like join me in this fight? Could I like do a check for it or something?
Yeah, sure. Give me an animal handling.
Okay. That's a 17.
17. Okay. He looks at you. He kind of lays down, and then glares at you a little bit, and then lets out a scoff and walks towards you begrudgingly. Like, all right, fine, I guess. Whatever. Because, cats.
If I
I'm
must.
going to pat him on the head, and as I do so, I'm going to give him a piece of fish.
Okay. Of which he gobbles up happily. All right.
Miguel. So this attack, it's just in darkness. It can't see us. It can move out of it. Stuff like that, right?
And Sakura, you both got 17, correct?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. You can either choose who goes first, or we could go by who has the higher dex. Completely up to you guys.
Can I go first just so that I could rush the Yeti so that it's focused on me? Is that okay with you?
I mean, I could keep it still for you, though.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, everybody, my thing just went off. We got another subscriber.
Oh, welcome
Thank you.
Natural Nerds.
Thank you so much for your support.
But yeah, I can hold it still for you, and I feel like that might be a little more helpful so that you can really go in there and fuck it up.
Can I say something as they I guess see me facing down a pool of darkness?
Yep.
I could cast in the whole
I'm going to
area
look back
where the
and say,
darkness is.
I don't think it knows that we're anywhere. Well, we are here, so can't we just leave it behind?
That doesn't seem like a great idea to me.
I imagine it
If
would
it
either
moves-
hunt us or kill more people.
And
Leaving it behind would leave the lives that it
It's
takes
just
on
going to kill everything else, especially after we just killed its family. It'll come after us too. The most merciful thing we can do for it at this point is to kill it.
Exactly, it belongs with its family.
Icewind said that the friend is still around and we can't leave the friend and the Yeti running about together.
Exactly.
Noted. Killing it is.
Okay. Oh my god. Murdering babies, I guess. That's what Wind does best, apparently.
Listen, I had a plan. No, I'm sorry. I had a plan. A well thought out one in which we would cut off the escape, in which nobody would really get hurt. But we punch babies.
Okay.
I thought I would just hit the baby and then run.
Again, what?
It's not your fault that its skull was a little squishy.
Part of a good idea starts with
I did.
I hit the baby.
I get. Hey, it's monk shit. It's monk shit. I get it. You're like, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a pow pow, and it ends up being a big pow pow.
All right, guys. So, in initiative now, this Yeti, it's covered in darkness, apparently. It can't see anything, and everyone else, what you're seeing is you're just seeing this orb of darkness, and it starts running around, sniffing the air, trying to do anything it can. And so it's going to, because it can't really do much of anything else, it's going to take an active perception check and sniff the air and see if it can find anyone. Okay. Okay. So, let me check its movement. It did move quite a bit already. It smells the air, and no one can really see this, but it lifts its head, and the orb of darkness starts coming this way, and it makes it to here. And that's its turn. Dante.
And I can't see it, right? Because it's in this orb of darkness.
Nope, you cannot see it. You only see this big orb of darkness.
Let me double check if sunshine can see in magical darkness. No, that is a no. So I'm going to move forward just a little bit, or about here, press myself against the rock and hold a firebolt if it gets close to anybody to do damage.
Okay. Simple enough. And that's your turn?
Yeah. Can I get a sunshine token, please?
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, I should just make like a PC file for Sunshine at this point. Remind me to sometime this week.
Yeah, he's always with me, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me give you control real quick. Controlled by. Okay, there you go. You now have control of Sunshine. Okay, that's your turn?
Thank you, and that is my turn, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Wow, I actually messed up. You were last in initiative, but my eyes, whoops.
Yeah, I was wondered why I was next, honestly. But I should retract that.
No, it's fine. It already freaking happened.
Okay.
And you're just holding anyway. Okay, Soren, you're up.
Okay. Would it be a bonus action or an action to light a torch?
To light a torch, to light it in and of itself, I'll allow that as a bonus action. To do, like if you're to throw it or anything, that would take an action.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'll take a bonus action to light it and stick it in the ground, just to hold there. I'm gonna light an arrow on fire and fire it.
Okay. So if you're lighting the arrow on fire, you can add a D4 of fire damage to your arrow.
Sweet. Okay.
And you do not have true sight or devil sight, right? Or anything?
No, so it would be disadvantage.
Yes.
That's a natural 20. Oh, wait. Disadvantage. Fuck.
So close.
That's
Two nat 20s. Two nat 20s.
so depressing.
Two nat 20s.
What's my
crit?
It's 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Okay, cool. Let's do this one. And you said a D4 of fire?
Yes.
Okay. So it'll be 7 piercing and 2 fire.
Okay. This is probably a little too loud. So you shoot into the darkness, just hoping for the best, and hear and start to smell burning hair.
I would have moved here, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't move my token first, but I would have moved here, planted it, and done it.
Okay.
And
All
that's
right. Okay. Sakura.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Entangle. And
Okay.
on the black orb, because I feel like I could cover a good amount of distance of that and figure that it's right there.
All right. So you're just aiming it on the black orb?
Yeah, I have like the middle of the, like, I don't know if that's like, I don't want to metagame it, like the middle of the black orb, because I would assume that's where it stands.
Okay. So let's take a little lesson from last night and give me a general wisdom check to see where you can drop it.
Sounds good. Oh, wait, am I good at wisdom? This is Sakura now.
You should be. You're a druid.
I am good at wisdom. Psych, guys. You thought. No, yeah. Okay. So I'll do a wisdom check. And that is a 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Okay. So you aim and perfectly land your entangle directly in the middle of the black orb.
Okay.
As far as you know, you're hoping for the best there.
Would you like me to put that up,
that's-
DM? The entangle
Yes.
in the middle? Okay.
Yes, please. You can do it centered on the Yeti because that's right at the center of the orb, and that is a strength save, correct?
One moment. 1, 2. It's hard to see with the little. I think I got that right. Okay. And back to my spell. Yes, strength saving throw.
Alrighty. Sorry, 1 second.
No worries.
Got so much stuff on my screen. Okay. Okay, 13.
Just passes.
All right. So you're not quite sure if the entangle took or not at this point because you cannot see into this orb. It's just this ball of darkness, but you hoped for the best and dropped your entangle. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Wind.
Can I do a wisdom check to see if I can assume like the position of where it might be, like in a direct line from where I'm standing?
Babe, do you need your charger right now?
Yeah. For that, you're trying to figure out if it's a direct line where you're
3%.
standing.
Yeah, like if I could just like because I'm just gonna take like a straight direct like run right into the fog as like right where I think it might be.
Okay. For that, I'd say give me a perception check.
Okay.
As you're not like casting a spell or anything.
Um, 16.
16. Okay. You can make out its general area.
So if like would I be able to just like run in a straight line this way?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. And if you're making any attacks, they would be at disadvantage because you cannot see.
Okay. I'm going to punch it.
In the face, like you did its baby.
Actually, no. I'm gonna slash it in the face like I did its wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with my short sword. There you go. Never mind. I'm not gonna punch it.
All right. Give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Yep.
Punching is for babies only.
It's a natural one.
Good job.
Oh, that's a natural one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It is. Okay. So.
Actually, I'm gonna use lucky, and I'm gonna change that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, he's a monk. He rolled a nat 1. Can't he
That
reroll it?
is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
better. That's an 18.
I just put my headphones
18 to
back in
hit.
because I had to plug my
18
stuff
does
in.
hit.
All right. And that's 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
Right.
I'm gonna use
Pow
the
pow.
rest.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use the rest of my. No, I don't have any more key points. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, which was 5 left, and I'm just like move back.
Okay, it's going to take an attack of opportunity against you at disadvantage. If you're
Okay.
moving out of its range. Okay. It's going to take a claw attack at you.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, wow. So it
Who's
got a
this week?
21 for its first attack, right?
Both of
Right.
us?
Uh-huh.
For its second attack, you ready for this?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It got a nat 1.
She was literally just mad, and I gave her a piece of garlic bread, and she's like,
Lucky day.
garlic bread.
Yep.
I literally just gave that to her
So
like 3 minutes ago.
give me a damage roll for your fisticuffs, like for just one attack.
Is she still in the high chair there? Yeah, I can do it too.
6 bludgeoning.
We're in combat, so I can like.
So you run in and
You can sit
you
next to him.
slice this Yeti, and you go to dodge away, and the Yeti reaches a claw out to you, and you just turn around and pop it in the nose real quick and take off running.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you're still in darkness, and at this point you're not even really sure how far in the darkness you are or which direction. You are able to hear the Yeti every once in a while, but it's just like you're in this void space where every once in a while you're hearing.
Well, that's creepy.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Vlayan.
DM, I have a question. And no,
Vlayan.
it does not involve dark vision.
That's good, because
I don't have a death wish.
yeah.
So I've seen Sakura's entangle come up a few times now, right?
Mhm.
Does it look like it would be flammable?
It seems rather lush as opposed to like dead bramble and everything. As it is complete fresh growth. I mean, anything is technically flammable in a way, but it won't light a flame the same way like dead bramble would.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna look at Sakura. Where did she put the entangle?
I will tell Vlaine, like, to the best of my abilities, exactly where that 20-foot square is.
Okay. Give me a if you're gonna try and since you're going off of what Sakura is telling you, for this one, I'd say give
like
me
in the middle of the darkness, is what I would say. Like right in the middle is where I tried to cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, for this one, since you're going off of what somebody else is telling you, trying to tell you where it is, I'd say a general intelligence check.
Okay. We can hope for the best here. Oh, that's not bad. 14, 16.
Okay, yeah, you get a pretty good idea for where she dropped her entangle.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it and hope for the best.
Alrighty.
And this is with disadvantage?
Yeah, you're aiming at the bramble, or you're aiming at her entangle rather than the Yeti?
I'm hoping to hit the Yeti, and if I miss the Yeti, I'm gonna hope that it lands in the entangle and sets the entangle on fire.
Okay, yeah, attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Oh my god, natural 17 and a natural 15, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Woo! And that's going to be 7.
7 fire damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I hear it scream?
I was just about to get to that after I got the damage put in. So, yes, you hear wind. This sounds like it's coming from all around you almost. You're Just in this darkness. Yep, and you start to smell burning fur.
Aim for the center. Aim for the center.
That's your turn.
Yes.
All right,
DM.
Laughter. It is your turn. Yes. What is your question?
A point of clarity within the darkness spell. It says that non-magical light cannot illuminate it, but a firebolt and a magical fire current illuminating a magical spell on a creature, would that show up within the magical darkness?
Every once in a while you'll see kind of like the flares, but then it's overcome with the darkness again, as it's not actual like radiance or anything. So you do kind of see the fire, and then the darkness engulfs it again, as it's not staying lit.
But would Frigid see the darkness, see the fire?
If he's looking towards the Yeti.
Just wanted to be sure. That being said, I'm going to charge straight in, but instead using my sense of smell of burning hair.
Okay. So as you're running in, I will allow a perception check for that, and count that as that'll just be part of your movement.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
I beg pleasure, DM.
19 plus. That is a 25.
That is a 25. Okay. Your nose is just straight on it, and you run straight towards what you're presuming to be the Yeti. Yep. So you are able to make it to where the Yeti is, and Laughter, you just feel something brush past you in the darkness.
I don't even pay it mind.
Oh, I meant Wind. Wind, you feel something brush past you in the dark.
I just jump like.
It's okay. Laughter doesn't mind himself. It's fine.
Nope, never do.
Alrighty.
2 attacks. One with my attack action, the other with my tail with my bonus action.
Okay. You can go ahead and give me your attack rolls with disadvantage still, because you cannot see it.
Even though there is light flickering on the target currently?
No, there's no longer light flickering on it. Like I said, it doesn't stay aflame. It gets hit with the flames, and then they go out, and the darkness engulfs them.
Gotcha. That would have been a natural 20, but a 15. Actually, plus the dagger to hit, which is what I'm attacking with right now. Actually, no. Short sword in hand, dagger with my tail. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
The damage for the short sword would be... Sorry, my app is glitching. That's a whopping 4, plus the sneak attack.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 6. That's a 10.
Okay, so that's 10 altogether.
Yep, that is for the first short sword strike, and then coming in with my tail at disadvantage.
I have a plan. I go next, I think, right?
That's a whopping 9. I'm sorry,
9.
plus 5. 14.
Okay, and sneak attack is only once per turn, correct?
Sure, correct.
Okay. 14, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
It hits?
Oh, wait, that's a 14 to hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you already did your to hits. All right.
No, that was the first. The first was at disadvantage. It was going to be a natural 20, but it ended up being a dirty 20 instead.
Gotcha. Okay, yes, that does hit.
The dagger damage is 5.
5. Alrighty, so you're just slashing away at following your nose towards the smell of the burning hair, and you just blindly start slashing away, and you feel your blades making contact, and this recoiling large body directly in front of you. Is that your turn?
No, I'm then going to move
Good, getting attack of opportunity.
here.
Okay. It will be taking an attack of opportunity
Oh,
against you
I
at
bet
disadvantage.
I bet it would like to, but laughter is a mobile motherfucker.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Anyway, Dante. Your actual turn is up.
Actual turn. Okay. Did any of that trigger my held?
Your held was for if it came towards anyone, correct?
It was to if it did damage to anyone.
I don't believe this one actually did damage to anyone. It only did damage to itself, for it is its own worst enemy.
It didn't win.
No, it never actually made damage to anyone. It took an attack of opportunity against Wind and got a natural 1. So Wind instead punched it in the face and slashed it like he did its wife and baby.
That's right. Okay, seeing where laughter came out, I'm going to let's see if I can move that far. Boom, yep, I can. Do. I'm gonna run right here. I'm gonna look at laughter. Dead ahead.
And I'm just going to gesture with the short sword. Yes, that way.
Firebolt.
Okay, give me a ranged spell attack with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, my favorite word.
Should be used to this one.
Oh, they're both 13s. So 17 hit.
That will hit.
Okay, that's a D8 of fire damage. 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage.
But still 5.
Okay. So you shoot this bolt of fire once more into the darkness, and you hear and you see a little bit, like, through the darkness you see a little bit of hair light a flame and then flicker out as the darkness seems to engulf and consume it. Is that your turn?
Action. Most of my movement. Sunshine can't really do anything right now. So I don't have any bonus actions yet. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. So the Yeti, let me check something real quick. It's going to sniff the air. Okay. And it's going to move forward. And it's going to take 2 claw attacks at you, Wind, with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, the first one's a 12.
Does not hit.
Alrighty. What about a 12?
Oh, no, that also doesn't hit. Close.
All right. That's the Yeti's turn. Yep. Alrighty, Soren.
Okay. I want to try something unconventional. If it wouldn't work, I'm not gonna do it. I'd like to Eldritch Blast the torch, so it hits the torch and also like at the Yeti, so it's taking both the torch damage and the Eldritch Blast. Does that make sense?
Okay. Would the Eldritch Blast pick up the fire, or would it just extinguish it?
Well, it's force damage, so that's up to DM discretion. That's why I'm asking if it would.
With the arrow, I could understand. I'm not quite sure on the force. I feel like that might just put the torch out.
Did somebody say science?
Let's ask our resident scientist, Tyshar.
Hi there, all out in the void. Now we're trying to see if a force damage would try to pick up fire damage, but then this is a pure counting of waves. Now this pressure wave would clearly extinguish the fire of the torch. There is no air to escape, thus a scientific moment.
Thank you, Tyshar. This has been our guest from Ravnica.
Always a big fan. Thank you, goddess.
Perfect.
Okay, so I believe our resident scientist has answered that question.
Yep. Exactly. Beautifully. Yeah, I'm just gonna light the another arrow on fire then.
Okay. Same deal as before. You can add an additional D4 of fire damage if it hits. Give me an attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Not bad. 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. D4. 8 points of piercing and 3 points of fire.
Oh, okay. So, Wind, you see this flame coming through the darkness, and you're like, oh shit. And you see it pierce into this white, large body that's directly in front of you, and you feel this large form drop lifeless at your feet. We are now out of initiative.
Nice.
My plan.
Can I?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, poor Sakura.
It was such a good plan too. It was.
It was a really good plan. That was so solid.
It was.
I was gonna use fairy
It's
fire,
okay.
DM.
Do it on the next one. I'm kidding.
I was gonna use fairy fire, DM. I thought that would be like perfect in this scenario to like balance it out.
Yeah, for sure.
I love fairy fire so much. That's one of my favorite spells, especially in the beginning.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So underrated.
I mean, I'm still happy we won, so I don't really care. But yeah,
You can indeed make a perception check, Blaine.
I can.
Yes, you can.
Awesome, thank you.
See if there's any crank cats or stray yetis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that was really loud, so 12.
12.
12.
You hear
Wait, 13, sorry. 13.
You hear the sounds of winds, not the wind in the darkness, the other wind. So I'm sure you hear the sounds of the wind in the darkness too, but you hear the sounds of the winds whistling over the mountains, and it all just seems so peaceful and quiet given the blood splattered snow around you and the corpses littered through this cave and now outside. Besides that, you're not picking up on any danger, or so it seems.
I don't see anything.
Angry boy.
Yeah.
Did you find anything else in the cave? Maybe another one of our halfling friends' party members? Or are they all dead?
We did not find the tiefling that I noticed before. She had said she kept running off up the mountain.
DM, can I see if that's the way that the Yeti had come from?
Sure. Give me a survival.
That's not good. I think I have expertise, but still, yeah. That's 11 total.
11 total. Well, you were able to see it. You knew that it was over here, and you see a couple footsteps in this direction. However, you were told that by the halfling, you were told that her friend ran this direction, up the mountain more.
The whole
That
point
triggers
of
what I wanted to do, DM.
Okay.
Yes, laughter.
I'm after Sakura. Sorry.
yeah, the whole point was to look for possibly where the Yeti had come from and or the whereabouts of the other party member.
Yes. Okay, so you knew that the Yeti was over behind this rock. I'm not on the DM layer, am I?
Nope,
No,
I
I'm
just
not. Okay. Just making sure. So you do see some footsteps from the Yeti. It looked like it came from this direction. That's about all you can make out with that roll. And you were told by the halfling that the last time she saw her friend, she was running up this direction. Up the mountain more.
Yeah. So
Yes, Sakura?
for Sakura, she would know what tiefling tracks look like.
Yeah, I mean,
And
they
I
were
want to
wearing
check
cold
for
weather
her
gear.
tracks.
You want to? Okay, so you want to try and track. Okay, so while
tiefling.
laughter is checking the tracks for the Yeti, you're checking the tracks for the tiefling. Okay,
Correct.
you can also
I
give.
would also like to do check when we get a chance.